Hi, everybody. I'm here, Easton Stegbauer. Um, this is Kangaroo Court game number 2 on the day, as there's 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. Let's see if Mateo can get out of this inning. As Kangaroo Court won last game on a hit up the middle by Nate Roldan, the bases were loaded with 2 outs, and they got a hit to end the game. And that's a 0-2 count. Let's see if Mateo can end this at bat. And that one, just skimming the, well, there's layers to these kind of bats, and that one just caught the layer. Oh, and 2 count. Let's see if he can get out number 3 here. And that's a ball shot down the third baseline off the end of the bat. And this count will remain 0-2. As that one is out, and the hitter making Mateo work here, as Mateo not locating the off-speed pitches so far. That one was high, and the count is still 0-2. And that's a foul ball, low. That one, he executed the pitch, but the hitter got to it and fouled it off. His isn't working.
It's not working. I thought you said windy.
And that one, change up high, ends the inning on a strikeout.
Gotta know which one. Wendy's? Wendy's. Wendy's? Wendy's.
Yeah, you're on.
Bottom of the first inning, and Reese Brush leads off with Brady Marshall on deck. As this song is called 3 Feet Tall. Reese, obviously not 3 feet tall, but let's see if the about 5.52 or 5'1" hitter can get on base to lead off this inning. And I thought the mom was asking for fingernail polish for herself, but because who's going to carry fingernail polish at a baseball game? But Mateo couldn't read Ethan's signs, and with the catchers, you put the polish on their fingernails, and the pitchers can see the signs better. So I guess I was wrong about one of the ladies here needs some nail polish. And up comes 8-ball, Ocho. Let's see if he can lead off this inning. Good. Reese calls time. A few ways you would call time is, well, the most common one, pitcher taking too much time, the hitter calls time, or sometimes you step off and call time. Well, that one was a bunt, and that's a fly ball, right back to the catcher. Brady Marshall up. Let's see if he can use his gun with a quick fuse and hit a shot off this pitcher. Time called yet again, but the umpire does not grant time. That one, well, we got to see the umpire strike zone early so far. The high pitch, as that one was called a strike too. As lob ball popped up to the first baseman, and that will be out number 2. Up now, Dylan Knight. We could just start calling him names like the torture machine, number 3 for 3-hole hitter, or with 2 runners on base, he'd get 3 RBIs because he'll probably hit a home run on 200-foot fields. As that ball is lifted, and that will not go over the fence, as that's a fly ball to the right fielder to end the inning. As Rick Stegbauer into a sprint to first. I've never seen him run so hard in my life. See you guys in the top of the 2nd inning. Mateo Dalmau on the mound, number 21. You can split 21 into 2 ways. 21 divided by 1 and 21 divided by 3 equals 7. So that's the 2 ways. And let's see if number 21 can get out of this inning with 3 outs. And he kicks and he deals. Okay, and that with the other umpire, well, all the umpires here so far, we've seen 2, have not had the best strike zones. We've seen worse in Omaha, so we will take that. That's a foul ball, and Landon Serrano gets there. As the little midget almost popped that one out of his glove, but thank goodness Lady Luck was on our side that time. The little midget insult everybody's glove. There's a little midget. Let's see. Little miscue there. My mom thought I was calling Landon a little midget. So that, I would never call him that. He's like 5'5" or 5'6".
More like 6 foot tall.
Or, well, around 6 feet. That's a ball. And that's a ball. 2 no count with 1 out. That's a strike. And as I said, the umps and this little wanky. Let's see. Maybe the blind umpire guessing would be better than some of these umps. But we'll just have to see later in this game if this ump can turn it around. He's not on our good. This ump, well, on our good side, but calling some winky calls. But he's being consistent, so not really on our good side, but he is on our good side. On our neutral side, and that's 2 outs after the strikeout. The slow changeup gets him there. That's a ball low and outside. The way this ump's been calling, that one would normally be a strike, but he decides to change on right after one pitch, so that's a strike. And Ethan just setting up on the line for the batter's box and getting it to get called a strike. As you can see him. Oh, that's a fly ball, Ricky Stegbauer, and he does not have the ball.
I got him.
As he got the runner out at second base. I'll see you guys in the bottom of the second inning. Ricky running in one of the worst possible angles, but they throw him out at second base. Ruse still need to get out of bed. Well, right now I'm pretty sure they're thinking of bed. 9 o'clock, well, 9:26 already over here. Let's see if we can get something started here. This is the bottom of the second inning. This pitcher, not the fastest pitcher we've seen. Well, not the slowest either. Earlier in the year, we saw somebody that was throwing through a pitch 38 miles per hour. Let's see if we can get some hits off of him. Danilo Soto up. I'm not even going to name all the ways you can split 24 in two.
Okay,
So, Danilo will be up, and let's see if he can get something rolling here. That's a strike. Ball outside, but called a strike. As he throws a little lollygagger up there. Danilo just kind of spits on it and lets it go high. That was a ball. 2-1 count now. Let's see if Danilo can get something started here. He calls time, and that's a ball. Championship versus 5-star. Let's see if Danilo can, as fastball up, they really need to leave that one for the birds, as they say, but that's out there. And as the ball to the left fielder goes and gets it. Now up Ethan Futch, number 2. this into as such.
Oh
And
my goodness.
slow pitch outside, way outside, called a strike there, and that will be a strike. 0-1 count.
That was ridiculous. As big as me?
0-1 count.
You don't know. Here.
That's a ball high. You could thank God for that one. That
Be professional on the microphone.
that he didn't call that one a strike. That's a strike. Well, that was a ball. That was called a strike. Not really the best call there. But we need to find a solution to this ball strike problem. Probably going after better pitches and not waiting later in the count to go after pitches. And that's a strikeout. And now up Mateo Dalma. So this is 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. That's a ball in the other's batter's box. That is called a strike. So now I could argue that this was one of the worst stumps we've had. And so that's a strike there, called 0-1 count with 2 outs.
There you go.
He gets that one and hits it right to the shortstop.
Top of third for 5-star and number 34 to the plate. 0.
Go, Ricky.
Top of third in a 0-0 ball game. Brings number 34 to the plate for the 5-star Vols out of Tennessee. And a Kangaroo Court Ruse out of Tampa, Florida. 0-0 ball game. So the Ruse threw Mateo for 2 innings. And is now on their second pitcher of the night. Ricky Stegbauer to the mound. All right, so hopefully we got that straightened out. Everybody's reset, ready to go, and here we go. First pitch drops in there for a strike.
Way to be ahead, Ricky!
So 0-0 game, top of third. Both teams playing some good defense early on. Ball outside, so 1-1. Ooh, my bad. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Must have missed one somewhere. Foul ball off the end of the bat is trickled down the left field line here. Foul. It's going to keep the count at 1 ball and 2 strikes. This one's hit down the right field line, and it one's going to be foul as well. So he tried the left field line. No dice. Tried the right field line. No dice. Maybe this one will be a comebacker, right, or Ricky? Not on the left side, not on the right side, but right in the middle. Ground ball to short. Dylan's up with it, over to first base, and there's first out of the inning. So get that very important leadoff guy of the inning out. Got 1 out in the back pocket, looking for 2 more. Curveball drops in there for a strike. So that is affectionately known as a knee buckler. Fastball hit the center field. And it's going to fall. So not quite hit far enough. Just kind of hitting that perfect spot where it drops for a hit. So 5-star gets a runner on at first base and 1 out. Fastball's up for a ball. So 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Runner on at first base. So pass ball back to the backstop, gives the runner second base.
Come on, Ricky, you got it!
So 2 balls and no strikes on the count. Pick off the 10th at second, runner back safely. Two balls and no strikes. And the pitch.
Nice hit.
Drops in there for a strike. So a nice curveball there. 2 balls and 1 strike. foul ball for strike 2. So that'll even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out in the inning and a runner at second base. Mom's yelling for a little encouragement. So nice pick on the ball in the dirt. Almost had the runner in what we call no man's land, which is where he's halfway between 2 bases. He scrambles back to second, and we'll go to a full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Curveball drops in there for strike 3, looking. So backwards K in the scorebook for that one. 2 down in the inning now with a runner at second base. Curveball, and umpire didn't like that one, so call that one a ball. Fastball's fouled straight back for strike 1. So 1-1 count. Curveball in the dirt, kicks away. Runner's going to take third base on that. So 2 down in the inning, not much harm there.
Let's get the batter.
Fastball taken right down the middle. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. As Ricky ties his shoe.
Ricky, get him right here. Let's go hit.
Just trying to see what kind of method he had going there on the bow tie, but my eyes are a little old. Couldn't catch exactly what that was. Anyway, here we are. 3-2. Stays up high.
Good miss. Let's go 3-5.
Ground ball hit short. Dylan's up with it and over to first base. So 5-star does get a runner on and are able to push him over to third base, but not across the plate. So at the end of 3 1/2 innings, 5-star 0, Kangaroo Court coming up. Bottom of the third inning. The Roos send number 42, the hero from game one, Nate Rowland, to the plate, as Nate had a nice single up the middle for the game winner. See if he can stay hot here in game two. First pitch is a strike on the outside corner. Change up, down, so 1 ball, 1 strike. Another change up is a slow roller. It's going to stay fair. Third baseman comes up with it, and it scoots underneath the glove of the first baseman. So Nate puts a ball in play down the left field line, is rewarded with first base. And the Roos have the leadoff guy on in the inning. Stepping to the plate for the Roos is number 84, Connor Bly.
Go, Connor. Give it a ride. Let's go, 8-4. You're good. All right.
So Nate steals second base, and on the pitch, Connor swings and misses for strike 1. Probably a hit and run right there, but we'll never know. Any count, we do get a runner in scoring position.
Don't be late, bud. Get loaded, Connor.
As a hitter, you want to try to hit the ball to the right side of the infield on the ground. That'll advance that runner. Or if it's up, you want to drive the ball to the outfield and hopefully tag him. But at any count, we need to get him to third base. Foul ball, straight back. As it has turned deathly quiet around the ballpark. I believe we are the last game of the night. There are 16 fields here at Lovely Park here in Atlanta, and we are the last game on the docket.
Quick hits, Connor, quick hits. Trade places with Nate. Back. Load up, Connor. It's 'cause I'm yelling at you. Sorry.
No balls, 2 strikes, as I'm getting picked on by all the females
Yelled at by his wife.
in the crowd. And yes, they are Roos. I don't know what they have against me tonight, but they're more than welcome to come grab the mic.
Grab the mic. Let's go, 8-4.
So change up / palm ball. I'm not sure what that is, but it's an ephus, slow pitch, just off the outside plate.
Load up, Connor. Quick hits. Let's go.
So that's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball in the dirt. Good read at second base by Nate. Can't really go anywhere on that. It's going to run the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ball down. So good integrity on the strike zone. A couple of close pitches. And is going to run the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. So called third strike on that pitch. On Connor's side, I don't think that was a strike compared to the last two that were right there. Can't call them one, not the other. You need to be consistent back there. That's all we ask for. So the boys just need to take the decision out of the umpire's hands and swing the bat. Number 9, 99, Landon steps in.
Let's go, Landon. Let's go, Lando.
Pick off attempt, nothing cooking. Brief little offensive discussion here. Probably going a little something like this. He throws that slow pitch, swing the bat.
All the fryers are turned off. Somebody just got
Hit foul down the right field line, and it's out of play. So the game has slowed to a crawl here.
baseball. The coach is fine.
Another pickoff attempt. Back safely. No balls, one strike, one out. Runner on second base, 0-0 score. And the pitch. There's that slow pitch. Fouled straight back. So at least we're swinging at it now.
Let's go, guys. Be patient.
Contact. Let's go.
Ball bounce. It's going to get through the 5-hole on the catcher. It's going to advance Nate over to third base. So we get what we need. We get a runner at third base with less than 2 outs. Now we need a little contact and drive him in. All right.
Come on, Landon, you got it. You want it.
Who's going to
Bring Nate home.
crack the ice first and get a run on the board? Strike 3 on the outside corner. So, big pitch right there.
Come on, Ricky, get us going. 2-out rally right here.
As 5-star comes up with a big strikeout. They're not completely out of the inning yet. There's 2 outs. And striding to the plate is number 35, Ricky Stegbauer.
Come on, Ricky.
Drag bunt attempt down the third baseline. Trickles foul. So that's going to be strike 1 for the foul ball.
Come on, Ricky, you got it. Nobody better. Let's go. Let's go. Confidence.
Palm ball, strike 1. I don't know what else to call that thing, but it's about 40 miles an hour.
Let's go. 3-5.
And we seem to not want to swing at that. He'll hang one of these to the wrong hitter here in an inning or 2. Fastball away.
That is so outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Come on, Ricky. You want this.
Ball hit the center field and right at him. So that'll end the inning. as the Roos get a runner on and get him to third base, but are unable to push him across the plate. So at the end of 3 complete innings, 5-star Tennessee Vols 0, Kangaroo Court 11U Roos also 0. So this commercial break is another shout-out request to our Kangaroo leading captain cheerleader, Miss Angie Meisner. I was watching the weather last night, and I saw they had thunderstorms down in Florida, and I went, yep, Angie has arrived home.
She's not in Florida. She's in Indiana. Can't blame it on Angie. Hurricane Angie.
So between innings, the Roos have changed pitchers again, and stepping to the mound is number 24, Danilo. First pitch swinging, it's a comebacker.
Way to go!
And over to first base, 1 pitch, 1 out. So very economical. So the Roos looking to tie a very long-standing record of 3 pitches and 3 outs in 1 inning. Dougie Fresh, my statistician, says that was 57 miles an hour on the radar. Ball outside. Well, there goes the record, folks. Fastball lifted out, foul. It's going to get out of play. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Like, well, the outside, everywhere, opened it up. I'm like, holy cow, it was freezing outside, but the room was hot. Oh, that was pretty cold. Yeah. Well, we have a fan. Like, I'm going to drag that into the room. Oh,
Nice pitch right there, spoiled
nice noise. I love it.
as it's trickled foul.
I have that going on.
So batter doing a good job staying alive.
Like, I'm used to a ceiling fan being on.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I think I turned it down to literally like 68, 69 degrees. And I was sweating. Oh, that's so good. Yeah. So I don't know. I would need to check the vents in there. Maybe they're not open.
Ball high.
Copy. Yeah.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Rhino. It sounds like, wasn't there a rhino? I think so. Rippers?
Ball hit the left field. Looks like it's right at him.
Oh my gosh.
And he makes the catch.
They always look like it's shocked, I guess.
So 2 up, 2 down. Ruse looking to have a 1-2-3 inning here.
Keep it going, Roos!
First pitch is fouled straight back.
Good job, Danilo.
So Danilo doing a good job getting that first pitch strike. It's much easier to pitch when you're ahead.
All right.
Bunt attempt is foul. So that'll quickly take us to 0 balls and 2 strikes.
Kind of important before you run to make sure the ball hit off your bat.
Let's look for a ball in the dirt here and
One more, Danilo.
get us out of the inning. 1-2-3.
Oh, good try. Let it go. Let it go.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Save your mayonnaise. Let it go. I bet you can. Yeah? I bet you know a lot of musical songs. Do you wanna?
Popped up to the infield. Should be an easy out as second baseman Ricky takes the catch, and that'll do it. So 3 up, 3 down, and nothing but zeros on the scoreboard for both teams as we go to the bottom of the 4th. Ruse looking to crack the ice. Bottom of the 4th inning, still 0-0 tie. It's going to bring to the plate number 22, Austin Meisner. Ruse looking to crack the scoreboard here as both teams have yet to be able to score a run. Nice drag bunt down the third base line. And ball's thrown away. Austin's going to make the turn immediately, and he's at second base standing up. So Dash does what he does and gets on. Uses that speed to his advantage, puts
Let's go, 8.
pressure on the defense, and you now have the winning run at second base with nobody out. Look for another bunt here. Let's see what happens. There it is. This is a sacrifice variety, and it's going to trickle foul. So the Roos doing a little small ball action here, trying to scrape across the first run of the game. I'm sure he'll probably try and put that bunt down again here. Let's see what happens. So, leadoff guy, a bunt single, which turned into a double as the error to throw at first base puts Austin at second. Reese Brush at the plate, looking to get him to third base. Drops a bunt down. This one's going to stay fair. It's going to do the job. And job well done. So with one out, the Roos have the winning run at third base. It's going to bring to the plate number 62, Brady Marshall. We're going to have a discussion here as coach is going to come to the mound. He's going to call his entire defense in, so he's probably going to talk about squeeze. With a runner at third base, one of the easiest ways to score him is to drop another bunt down while the runner at third is stealing home. If done properly and the runner doesn't leave early and the batter gets the ball down, it's almost undefensible. A little trickier with a left-handed batter, which Brady is in a left-handed box. The reason it's a little more trickier is if it's spotted early enough, the pitcher can throw the ball on the inside, and it's just an easy tag as the runner's coming down the line. So we'll see what happens. Conference is over, corners are in, so at first and third they are anticipating squeeze as they are in tight. Looks like they are at normal depth up the middle, so ground ball up the middle will do the job. Sac fly, the outfield will do the job also.
You got it, Brady. Happy Marsh. All right. That works. Good job. Oh, nobody was on second. He could have ran. Nobody was over there at second at all. He was all the way over here.
So indeed was a squeeze, but I believe it was a safety squeeze, so slight difference there. There's a suicide squeeze where the runner takes off with the pitch, and then there's a safety squeeze where the runner reads the bunt down and then makes a decision on where the bunt is, whether he's going to come or stay. So the Roos do get another runner on.
Let's go, Dylan.
And we have runners at first and third now with only one out.
Come on, D.
Bringing in to plate number 3, Dylan Knight.
Omaha.
So the Roos got him right where we want him. Got pressure on the defense with runners at first and third, and our 3-hitter up at the plate, Mr. Knight. Let's see what happens. Pitches in the dirt. No throw to second base as Brady's going to steal second with no throw. That's going to put runners at second, third, and one out. There was a ball on the pitch, so 1 ball, no strikes. Base hit to left field. It's going to score 1.
Good job, D.
And that's all we're going to get out of that. So Dylan comes through in the clutch there with an RBI single to break the ice, and the Roos score first blood. Not done yet, as we still have runners at first and third with 1 out, and any additional runs we could add on here would be huge. Look for Dylan to go ahead and steal second on this pitch. Let's see what happens. Ball in the dirt, no throw. So there they are, runners at second and third. One out, and Danilo at the plate, number 24. So the Roos can blow the game open right here with a base hit and a couple more runs. There's a hard ground ball to second base. That'll get one run in. So that'll work as we will trade an out for a run there as Brady crosses the plate. Danilo does his job there and gets the second run across. So the Roos up 2-0 now, looking for more. 2 outs. Got a runner at third and stepping to the plate, number 2, Ethan Futch. Palm ball, change up, knuckleball, Ephus pitch. Well, I don't know what that is, but slow ball, ball 1. You should sit dead red fastball. He's not going to throw that ball twice. There it is, and it's lifted off foul, and it's going to fall foul. So new life as the ball is just out of the reach of the first baseman. It's going to even the count at 1-1. Ball hit to center field, and he's going to make the catch. So the Roos do come through and play 2 runs in the inning and take a 2-0 lead, and we're going to go to the top of the 5th. All right, so the Roos take the lead for the first time in the game, 2-0. Looking to throw up a 0 here. Danilo back to the mound for a second inning of work. First pitch, fastball right down the middle, strike 1. Definitely quiet out here, as it is pitch black. And we are the last game of the night. Ball outside, so 1-1. Fastball fouled off. So Danilo doing a good job getting ahead. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball missed down and away. It's going to run the count 2-2.
Let's go, 2 more. Let's go, Danilo. You're looking good out there. Nice, good job.
Curveball swing and a miss. We're going to complete the play to first base for the first out of the inning.
Good job.
So 1 up, 1 down. Ball in the dirt.
Let's go, 2 more. Nice.
Ground ball. Gets third base, landing up with it, and over to first. So Ruse defense flexing its muscle here as 2 up, 2 down for 5-star. Ball in the dirt, ball 1. Ground ball hits at first baseman. And Brady's up with it and over to first. So 3 up, 3 down. As the Roos solidify their 2-0 lead with a shutdown inning right there. Looks like we're going to go 1 more to complete the 6. And the Roos lead 2-0. Bottom of the 5th inning. Roos have a 2-0 lead, looking to add to that. Stepping to the plates, number 21, Mateo. Ball in the dirt, ball one.
Let's go 2-1. Anybody gum?
There's a hard shot to first base, and nice play by the first baseman as he gloves it. Steps on the bag at first base, and 1 out. So 1 up, 1 down. He's going to bring number 42, Nate Roldan.
Let's go, Nate. Just like last inning. Let's go, Nate. I'm not gonna call. What's this game to go? What's this game to go? No.
Ball one.
Timeouts.
Ball two.
Let's go, Nate. Oh.
Ball hit deep down the left field line, but foul. So 2 balls and 1 strike.
That was great, Nate. Just straighten it out. Oh. Good
Another
play,
foul
Nate.
ball straight back. So that'll even the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Let's go, Nate. Come on, Nate. Why do they want him to stand on this side? Isn't that dangerous? All right, way to battle, Nate.
So Nate doing a good job. Found some pitches off.
Nate, you're all over it. Nope.
Good, CJ. Good job. Good pitch, Sean.
All right.
Another foul ball.
Good, Nate.
So good little battle here between pitcher and hitter. As Nate's spoiling some good pitches off, found them off. And there's one. It's going to loop and drop in for a base hit. So all those foul balls paid off as he finally got one that he could square up a little bit and drops it in for a base hit. So the Roos put another runner on, and with 1 out, number 84, Connor Bly, steps to the plate.
Let's go, 84. Oh, time. Taking him out. Switching pitchers. New pitcher.
So we're going to have a pitching change here.
Good job, Tim.
right, after the pitch and change, we are set to go. Back to live action. Got one out. Nate rolled in at first base, and Connor Bly at the plate. First pitch running, and he's going to steal second base. So runner at second base in scoring position now for the Roos. See if we can get another base hit to add to our 2-0 lead. Anytime you can add to a lead, especially this late in the game, that's going to be huge. Fastball called for a strike on the outside corner.
Come on, Connor, you want it, buddy. Get up to the plate there. You want it. Come on, Connor. Trade places with Nate.
Strike 2 on the outside corner. So 1 ball, 2 strikes.
He needs to have his toes on the line.
And swing and a miss. So 2 down now in the inning with the strikeout. It's going to bring number 99, Landon Serrano.
Way to watch. I know, and then you swing it for just trying to protect, and they're not. They probably just call that one anyway. Right, exactly.
Nice, CJ, attaboy.
Let's go, Lando.
So 2 balls and no strikes on Landon. Fly ball to center field, and he makes the catch. So the Roos do get a runner on, but are unable to push him across. And at the end of 5 complete innings,
That's a great hit.
5 stars, 0, Roos 2. Top of the sixth inning, as the Roos are the home team, we are 3 outs from victory. New pitcher to the mound, number 42, Nate Roldan. So the Roos going with Johnny Holstaff for the first 2 games of the tournament.
Good job.
Bunt attempt is missed for strike 1. For those of you who know who Johnny Holstaff is, he's a new player on the Roos. It's kind of an inside joke, but basically it means everybody is available today. So Nate gets ahead, no balls, 2 strikes. As we are approaching 10:30 local time.
Oh, they give him time. Never gave any of ours.
Siente, papi, está atrasado.
He shakes them off and makes them turn around.
That is the perfect definition of an umpire wanting to go home early right there. That's ridiculous. So, strikeout gives us the Roos the first out of the inning. Curveball, foul ball for strike 1. Ball in the dirt, so 1-1. Another foul ball. That's going to take the count at 1 ball, 2 strikes. So not the most exciting game going on, as it's late at night and everyone's kind of just going through the motions here. Ball in the dirt, 2-2. There is no dirt, it's carpet, but you get my meaning. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Foul tip as the batter just gets a little piece, enough to stay alive. And we'll do it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one's outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Never know what you're going to get this late at night. That was definitely a ball.
We can be hopeful, right?
And there's the ball lifted to shallow left field. And it's going to make the catch.
Good job, Connor!
So Connor Bly makes the catch for the second out of the inning. 2 up, 2 down for the 5-star. And the Roos are down to their final out.
You say dog, Nate, dog, Nate, dog, Nate, dog.
So 2 down in the inning, 1 more to go. First pitch is hit foul. So strike 1 on the batter. Nate doing a good job getting ahead on the hitters.
Did Clint bark at the end of that one?
Ball just a bit outside. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Curveball stays high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. So the umpire thought the game was over, which shows you where his head is. That's going to take the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes. If he could throw this thing anywhere in the zip code of Atlanta, I think he's going to call strike 3 and run out of here.
Come on, Terminator.
Ball in dirt blocked, so 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that'll do it, folks. So the Roos, coming off their Omaha championship, have come out here to Atlanta and taken 2 tight ball games, 6-5 and 2-0. And we will see you next time on Roos Tube tomorrow. I believe our first game is at 2 Eastern Standard Time. Until then, catch you on the flip side.